MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chris Sale will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And stepping in, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Game time temperature here in Boston about what you'd expect for the playoffs. 53 degrees for first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And there's one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
That is bold. The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First offering on its way.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Marcus Semien would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Devers has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Alek Manoah is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
First offering. Alex Verdugo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kike.
Up next, Kike Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Verdugo leads off first with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And that one yanked just foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That's inside. 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So now into the box is Kyle Schwarber, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set, the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
2 down, runners at first and second. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcus Semien as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Hernandez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Sales ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Go.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Ground ball foul down the left side. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Two down with a runner at first, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll
Leading
bring
off
up outfielder
for the
Hunter
Red Sox,
Renfroe.
the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Renfroe, originally from Mississippi. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Batting
Not a
eighth,
whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Kevin Biggio will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 8.
So now here is Bobby Dahlbeck.
Batting off, the first baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Dahlbeck makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, This is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0.
No.
Second and third, 2 away. The count now at 2-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Boston strands a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Now a swinging bunt. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting up, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. First pitch on the way.
No.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Kyle Schwarber would be next. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His second home run of the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 2-0 Boston. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. One ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Sale has his target. Here it is. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Biggio, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bichette gathers it in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now. Bobby Dahlbeck waits on deck. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in for the Jays, George Springer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Gurriel is off at first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The
best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Ryan Haruki enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Ryan Haruki.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Rafael Devers will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Lifetime in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. On on the ground is short. This could be two. Bichette's got it to second for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to minimize the damage here. Comes set with the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 3, the Jays nothing. Striding in is Alejandro Kirk, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Kirk on at first, nobody out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A check on first by Sale. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
3-1.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
A runner at second, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The third baseman.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the AB now.
No.
Runner at first here, one man out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 the count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Semien. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw to second, but he's in there. As they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Red Sox 3, the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Renfroe gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's prior history in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. We're 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 pitch. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box, Bobby Dalbec, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Softly hit out towards short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Hirokazu Sawamura comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 19.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the AB now. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And now here is Alejandro Kirk. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. To 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
At the plate now is Bo Bichette. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0, here it is.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Just hung in there on that one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count still full, 3-2. He's set. The payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local station. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Joaquin Soria.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now here's the first offering. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Two pitches fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez as they take the lead 4-3.
No doubt in my mind, just about everyone was holding their breath on that one. Just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and that's a huge swing of the bat in this game. Could be a deciding one.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. No outs, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Rafael Devers will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. 4-3 Boston. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
And now in the box, Kevin Biggio. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 2 for 6.
Kevin Biggio.
first pitch on the way.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Kyle Schwarber.
The Red Sox, the left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now
well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
No strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That evens it up 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in will be Bobby Dahlbeck. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Good time to be a nine-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1 pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch, and he takes ball four. So a good job out of the nine-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the eighth. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Chopped out to short. Bichette gathers it in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 3. Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
George Springer the next to hit as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in next, Lourdes Gurriel. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, no. Play to left. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
2.